When you're getting ready to come in for an extension reinstallation, there's a couple things that you should know. Number one, you don't need to come with freshly washed hair. This is because after we remove your extensions, we're going to be washing your natural hair, blow drying it, and putting your extensions back in. That being said, only your natural hair will be washed and blown dry. Your extensions themselves will be reinstalled in the state that you came in with them in. So if you have a lot of product buildup on your extensions, we recommend that you arrive with your extensions at the level of cleanliness that you would like them reinstalled as. It's also very, very important to remember that when your stylist removes your extensions, you'll notice a lot of hair falling out. This is completely normal. The average person sheds 50 to 150 hairs a day on average. This means over all the time that you've worn your extensions, your natural hair could not fall out where the extension was attached. Once the extension comes out, so does the natural hair. It's absolutely normal and nothing to be concerned about. Our hair is constantly growing and shedding on a regular basis.
For tape-in extensions, your reinstall will usually take the same amount of time as your initial installation appointment. To reinstall your tape-in extensions, we first remove them using our specially designed removal spray. We then attach the extensions to a placement board and retape them with brand new adhesive so that they are ready to go back exactly where they came from. The old tape will be removed from the extensions at this point, and a brand new adhesive will be attached to your extensions. This will ensure that they are ready to go for another 5 to 8 weeks of wear. Next, we wash and blow dry your natural hair to remove any tape residue and get your hair really clean before we are ready to reinstall your extensions right back where they came from.
For microbead extensions, there are two types of maintenance appointments, a push-up and a full reinstallation. So let's talk about push-ups first. Usually for your first maintenance, you'll only need a push-up, as you'll only have been wearing your extensions for 5 to 7 weeks at the most. On push-up day, we use our specialized tool to open the bead, remove the extension, push the bead up to its original position near the scalp, and then re-secure the bead. It's a simple process that takes less time than your original installation appointment. At Crown Salon, your push-up service also includes a shampoo and blow-dry style of both your extensions and your natural hair. The second type of microbead maintenance appointment is called a full reinstallation. This typically needs to happen after every second or third push-up appointments. This is because your microbeads have now been in for longer than 3 months, and as your hair goes through its natural shedding cycles, it's good practice to fully remove your microbeads and reinstall them completely. A full reinstallation will typically take as long as your original installation appointment. First, we open the bead, we remove the extension, and then simply slide the bead out of the hair completely. Your hair extensions will be organized based on where they were removed from your hair in order to ensure proper replacement when they're reinstalled. Next, we shampoo and condition a natural hair completely and blow dry to prep your hair for your extensions to be reinstalled. Your extensions will now be put back in exactly the same way they were when you first received them, and then you'll go back to your appointments being a regular push-up appointment.
For weft extensions, the extension is completely removed from the hair every time. This process typically takes as long as your initial installation appointment. First, the weft is lifted up and the beads are opened. After the beads have been opened and removed, the weft is free to slide out easily from the natural hair. Next, the natural hair is shampooed, conditioned, and blow dried and ready for your weft to be reinstalled the same way as it was initially installed.
For fusion or K-tip extensions, it's important to remember that the extensions cannot be reinstalled and a new set must be installed every single time. This is because once the extension bond has been broken down during the removal process, it becomes compromised and cannot be reused. So to remove your fusions, a specialized removal solution is used to saturate the extension bond. Next, the bond is loosened with a specialized tool to loosen the keratin, and once that bond has been broken down enough, the extension can be gently pulled from the hair. After all your extensions have been removed, the natural hair is washed, conditioned, blown dry, and ready for your brand new extensions to be installed.